welcome back to our lovely expedition into the darkest dungeon, where there are no mistakes, only TPKs. Last we left off our intrepid adventurers, we had defeated the siren in her lair and acquired a fair amount of new personages to our roster.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Now, not so much. So, last time we had a bunch of new people who I was going to name at the end of the stream. And I have named them. We have Aenir Volfista, Main Control, and Macon. Macon is a musical artist on YouTube. Hasn't posted in a very long time, but they have some really good work. Enjoy listening to their music. So if you want to check them out on YouTube, give them a couple views. Remind them that we still want to hear their stuff. That's a rough cork. And, let's see, what are we going to do this time around? We're all gonna find out together. Ah, yes. The infestation is high. We're contemplating the farmstead. There's a blob of flesh that we can fight. Wrathful bandana. Have I managed to hang on to a single arbalist? No. Okay. Bunch of medium quests. We could also take a shot at the farmstead here, which I kind of want to do. Perhaps we should level up a little bit more first, though. Get some more characters ready to go in there. A couple level 2 characters, but we could have more. That seems like it could be useful. Winter is always close. Interesting. Somebody inform House Stark. Let's grab some grain. I think that's a good idea. Bring Commander Root, one of our newest followers. Possibly in position 2. I think in position 2. Put Macon in the front. Put Miko in the back. Actually, that antiquarian might have to go. That's a lot of negatives. And there's a new one right here. So yeah, because we like having our torch high. That's a lot of penalties for having a high torch. The only one of these quirks that I'd be particularly beholden to is Luminous.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
We'll just make a quick substitution there. Slow draw is not nearly as bad. But I think we want to take Fortifying Vapors. So we'll spend a little bit of money on this new antiquarian. Get a small healing effect going here, because flash powder is terrible. Boom, 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 boom. Then we might take a get down a little bit later. But this seems fine for right now. Any trinkets? Blight resist, blight skill chance. We'll take that. Sure, seems good. Right in here. See if anybody else can make use from some trinkets. We just put those on our brand new leper. Choose me for the next expedition. Where do you think you are exactly? We're just gonna take this one nice and easy. I'm channeling a bit of my inner Bob Ross today. I don't know why, just am. We're gonna need food because we don't have much in the way of actual healing. So we're gonna be using food as a substitute instead. Let's see. I know I need bandages. We'll do 3 herbs, torches. Let's not forget that. And then, is it holy water or antivenom that we need? Good on keys. I'm trying to remember which of these is more useful. We'll take one of each. Jog my memory a little bit. Items only sell back at the rate that you bought them in this screen specifically. Otherwise, they sell for 10% of their value. Except for torches. I think torches sell back even less of a rate than that. But the idea, hopefully, is that you buy them and then you can use them on either curios, and they'll pay back even more, or for healing items, you can, use it to keep yourself alive, and that will also help get some money back as well.
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
All right. Our objective is clear. Steal their food. Interesting layout here. Looks like we're going to be doing a very large loop. We'll use our antiquarian to generate as much money out of here as we can. So antiquarians, I'm not sure if I've explained this before, but when you have an antiquarian interact with a curio, they can pull out minor antiques, and I forget what the other type of antique is called. I don't think it's major antique, but you can get valuables by exploring with your antiquarian. Ooh, I found my first ever secret room. If you get a critical scouting success, sometimes you'll find a secret room, which you can enter, and that's the secret room right there. You can enter that and get a ton of money. So we're probably going to be doing a lap and returning here. Let's see, curios, trap. Quest location is that way. Some curios there. So I think we're just going to do a lap, is what we're going to do. Just go all the way around, clear out as much as we can.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
So not only can the antiquarian find these minor antiques, but they also cause gold to stack more efficiently in your inventory. Normally gold can only stack to 1,750. With antiquarians it can stack up to 2,500. So As I've said previously, inventory management is a part of this game, and antiquarians help a little bit in that manner, which is nice. There it is. Rare antique. Those antiques can only be found by antiquarians. We've got our first bugs here.
A powerful blow.
The infestation rate is high. Unfortunately, there's no invitation available here. But we may be able to find one while we're in here. Miko catches the Crimson Curse. It's a bit unfortunate. Let's see here. Gonna get my dodge up a lot to start this fight.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Very nice taking out both those guys at the same time. I like that sort of thing. Oh, haha. So this is actually a new interaction. Macon was blighted, but you'll notice that blight went away. In fact, it's over here now. When bloodsuckers use a draining attack, they'll take a blight off of you if you have one. Not a bleed effect, but they will take a blight. Which I find just... it's amusing and it's a nice little touch. Like, I don't think that you could, like, build a strategy around that or anything. But it is funny when it happens. It's like, oh, you drained my blood. Well, my blood was poisoned, so now you have it. A neat and niche interaction, for sure.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Curios. So many curios. All the grain must be jammed in the southwest corner, though. I also forgot that Miko has the Sickening Satchel, so that Blight synergy will work with our Antiquarian. Uh-oh. Commander Root is in trouble. Good dodge, though. Should we buff this target? Yeah. Let's buff Commander Root up here.
Another one falls.
Bit of an unfortunate blight there, but oh darn!
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
You know, we're taking it easy to start. Not a whole lot of threat from the opposition. I don't know why I even bother like thinking about taking citrine. It's so terrible. Never get me citrine, for any reason.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, we're gonna need this key for later. So, let's see. Well, the anti-venom has already proved its use, so we'll get rid of water for these crests. And I'm gonna sneak up here really quick. grab this curio. Let's see. We'll backtrack out of here. Take a little bit of stress for it, most likely, but that's okay. And we will continue on this way. Straight into the next combat. Yep. We got some grubs. Some grubs, some bugs.
Back to the pit.
Stop picking on our antiquarian. They're brand new, sort of.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oop. Miko, unfortunately, preventing
A
our
handsome reward for a task well performed.
antiquarian from doing her job. Using that food to keep our health up. More bugs, but still no invitation. There's a specific bloodsucker that carries invitations. Not getting those blights in.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Not a good time for a miss. Macon catches the curse. Yeah, when the infestation gets high, the curse starts really making the rounds. That's an annoying time for a stun. We might want to camp soon, actually.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Everyone's getting low enough on health that I'd like to do some recovering at a camp. Ah, close. Okay. That crit was not required, but it is appreciated. We have a small amount of healing that we can do here. We'll keep Miko up there a little bit. And then,
A momentary abatement.
we'll take a moment to do some healing on some of our characters. That's problematic. Very unlikely that we would blight it. Sycophants have pretty good blight resist. Apparently pretty good dodge. I'm gonna use a bandage here, because that's a pretty intense bleed.
Annihilated.
It's very nice that using items doesn't take up your turn. Let's see, Jade. How far do we have to go here still? They're up around... I think we'll camp when we get to the next room. And I don't think I want to take this Jade with me. So we'll pass that up. Occult Scrawlings. Nope, that doesn't do anything. I don't think there's anything that actually interacts with these. I think you just go in blind and hope for the best. Hey, we found grain. Got some food. And I know there's another grain up here. So last grain's got to be somewhere in this area. Yeah, I think I'm going to camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Huh. That's different. That seems pretty useful. Curious Incantation is always really good. Nothing to prevent Night Ambush, unfortunately. Let's go with Curious Incantation. We'll do some tactics. It's a good suggestion there, Commander. Move your feet. Do we want Scouting Chance? What else do we want to do? Well, we can do Bloody Shroud. Strange Powders, Night Moves. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff we can use here. Let's see, Strange Powders. What do we want to put all these resists on? Honestly, put it on Miko. And Miko can use Night Moves. And lastly, we will Pilfer. And we'll grab an extra key. That's actually very nice. And then we'll hope we don't get hit by a Night Ambush. At least we won't go hungry.
The light, the promise of safety.
And we avoided the Night Ambush, so that's very nice. Cove Tactician. Oh, extra damage in Cove? Antiquarian's not very well known for their damage. There it is! The Gatekeeper. You'll see he's holding a sheet of paper. That's what we want. That sheet of paper is an invitation. The caveat is that the Gatekeeper is a very dangerous enemy. And we only have a few rounds to take him down. I think it's 2, actually. So we're going to focus all of our attacks into this guy. Not great for our Antiquarian. Very not great for the Antiquarian. Alright. Gatekeeper is down. Then we're going to guard the Antiquarian. We don't have any more anti-venoms. So we're going to have to be really careful with how much blight we're taking.
Eradicated.
Eradicated. Very nice crit there. Ooh, resisted the Crimson Curse. I like that. Let's see. Gonna try to keep our Antiquarian up here. And wow.
Masterfully executed.
Getting some big crits here. Are they useful crits? Not necessarily, but they are big. And pop off the heal to end this combat.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
So there it is, the invitation. Gatekeepers hold them, and if you can slay the Gatekeeper, you get an invitation. We already have one because we got it for completing the first Crimson Court quest. Now we have a second. I don't think we've encountered a single, like, actual swine folk in this whole dungeon. Just been bloodsuckers. That's crazy. I've heard of a high infestation rate, but this is ridiculous. trouble too. Let's do some bolstering. And our leper is just going to try to stay alive right now. You know, I could have sworn I used Bloody Shroud on this character, but I'm still getting hit by everything. Oh, my bleed resistance is terrible. Why is my bleed resist so terrible? Minus 25% other skill? What the hey? I have no idea. Oh, the debuff. Right. Still though. 70% blight resist? Come on, man. You should be able to avoid something. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That is a good skill. I should try to keep that in mind.
Decimated.
Let's get this bug out of here. And let's bolster those resistances a little bit further. Can we smite one of these mightily? Yes.
Obliterated.
That was a mighty smite. Commander Root getting ready with that counterattack. Grievous injury. Palpable fear. I know you need a bandage. But right now, you gotta heal thyself, physician. Not a great miss. Compensated for by the dodge, though. And then Antiquarian has to heal himself. At least Miko's getting the good dodges. These guys only have a speed of 1. I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, that's dead. This combat's won. Let's get some more healing in here. We'll make with the smash. Just in case of a crit. Get a little bit of stress healing.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Let's use some holy water right here. Bone Altar. I think this has a chance to give you a lot of attack damage. So we're going to risk it with Miko. Oh yeah, great power. That's a lot of buffs. But it's the damage and crit until camp that I think we just pulled out of that. Do I want to burn some more food here? I am a little worried about some health totals. We'll keep the Antiquarian up. We lost some torchlight for reading that, but that's okay. You know, I was really expecting combat in that hallway, and I'm glad we didn't. Unfortunately, however, that means the last grain has to be up here. Yep, there it is. We'll skip that rack of knives for right now and check in here. No fight. All right. That's what I like to see. Do we need shovels for anything at all? No, there's not a single block in here.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
It's a bit unfortunate because shovels are not cheap. But if we don't need them, we don't need them. We do, however, have 2 combats ahead of us. Quest complete, but we do want to make it back to that secret room. So we got to fight right here. Let's see. Cannot feed the antiquarian anymore. We have already stuffed them to the gills. Another gatekeeper. Man, that pole is very annoying. Gotta take out this gatekeeper, though. Yeah, we'll get some dodge buffs here. That is not who I meant to click on. That is not good for me. Okay. Okay. Oh, crap. Alright, that is why you have to kill them fast. Because they have an AoE, damage, horror, and they summon more dudes to the party. That was my fault, though. I misclicked with my lever. This party is very, very marked right now. Good resist. Take out the bug. Like I said, the sycophants are the worst. Supplicants, they have pre-digestion, which is kind of annoying. Gather the blood, doesn't deal a whole lot of damage. But these guys have the thirst, which heals them. Maddening wine does a lot of stress. And then if they actually hit you with the thirst, then they get their stun attack and their AoE bleeds, and they're really just no fun for anybody. Oh, I actually landed the blight. How delightful.
Impressive.
And there it goes. Let's see if we can take this bug out of here. Ah! 1 health remaining. Oh. Ooh. Nice dodge. Pow.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
3 jade is a lot of jade, so we'll take that. And then we will we'll heal up here. Gonna hold on to 4 food because I want to have enough for a food check just in case it hits.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And then would you look at that, something that's not bloodsuckers. Holy smokes, I didn't think it was possible. Let's see, knife in the backfield?
Destroy.
That was the right call. Pardon my reach. She's so polite. Actually, let's see. The only thing I'd have to worry about is the shank. Because almost all of this is either AoE or not going to hit. Let's go with Retribution, actually. And then put some more resists on Macom.
Sedated.
Intimidate. Applies a damage and speed debuff.
A devastating blow.
It seems like a good debuff to use on the guy that's going to live for a while. Nice. That's normally a really powerful attack, but I managed to reduce the damage on it considerably. Let's do some healing. I just want to be on the safe side. Minus to bleed resist. Okay. Nice. Alright, this fight's going pretty well. Just gotta avoid getting shot in the face too hard. Yeah, that's just a whip. Took a bleed. I'm out of bandages. We'll be fine. I'm actually feeling pretty certain that we'll be fine. We're fine.
Cursed champion falls.
So we got a chest here. Use a key on that. We got a portrait. Well, it looks like we're not going to need to use these herbs for anything. Because we did not actually encounter any swine folk. Crate's empty. Fortunate. And then we'll just go back up here. Oh, that is a fight. Really don't want to do another fight. So I guess we'll just take the long way around, which is fine. Yeah, that fight just dropped right in front of me. Not really interested. And there's the last amount of food we have. So hopefully we'll be able to avoid hunger checks. And if not, well, a little bit of starvation won't kill anybody. Most likely.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
So now, when you approach the secret door, you cannot actually see a door, but if you press W as though you were trying to go through a door, you go into a side room. There's a nice locked chest here. You can open it normally and you'll get a little bit out of it. But if you have a key, it's very worthwhile. I got Puzzling Tepezahedron. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then I found Dismas's head. It's in a bag, in case you're wondering. It's a head in a bag. And Junia's head. And a minor antique. So we've got 2 trinkets. 1 for damage, and 1 for healing. And I think that what we're going to do is we're just going to put them on 2 of our characters. So we can bring them out. Maximize our value. Oh, I should have doused my torchlight before I did that.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
You can see that plus loot that we missed out on. Eh.
These foodstuffs yield double benefit. The town may eat, and the swine will not.
Antiquarian bringing home the money. Miko almost reached level 3, but didn't, which is actually good for us. Wow. I've never seen that before. That's really interesting. That is a cool quirk.
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Very nice. Calaphilus went on a drunken bender. That went well. Got a little dangerous towards the end, but nothing we couldn't handle. Didn't get anybody else up to level 2, though. Hey, a musketeer! guns, 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 guns. Well, I want a musketeer.
A champion markswoman. Keen for a new kind of challenge.
Cool. Yep, kleptomaniac. That's no good. Don't we have shoes? We do have shoes. There we go. And then we need to take those trinkets off of those other characters. We've got a head and Root, right. Root's got another head. Those heads can hang out for right now. Actually, we don't need this trinket on our man-at-arms either. Nothing really interesting going on here. But at the blacksmith, I wanted to level both of these up.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Okay.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
So, we have our first level of experienced recruits, which means that Heroes of Resolve level 1 will sometimes appear. So, level 1 characters will no longer be named. Obviously, the ones that are already named will maintain their names. They didn't lose their identities. But moving forward, level 1 characters will not be named. We will only be naming level 2 and higher, since we can now pull level 1s off the stagecoach. Let's see, I don't think we really need to do any stress relief. We didn't take a whole lot of stress out of that last one. Warren's continues to push up. That's cool. I really want to do this farmstead mission. Oh, right, it's veteran. Right, I keep forgetting that. We want level 4s to go in there. That's the safest we could possibly be. Okay, we're going to hold off on that for a little bit then. I think, knowing that, I think what I want to do is get all these other areas up and take out the second bosses. I really don't want that dark tambourine though. That's not useful to me even remotely, because I'm not intending to run around in pitch black. Oh yeah, the Warrens have a terrifying sound effect when it's dark. You can hear the pigs squealing and stuff. Like all the music changes as it gets darker. Which you may have noticed, but the Warrens, when it's pitch black, you can just hear the constant squealing. Probably has the best dark music, as it were. Alright, so armed with that knowledge, man, I do not like any of these quests right now. I guess maybe we'll try to take out the flesh anyways. I'm never going to use this tambourine, but I can sell it. I don't want to do any of these yellow quests yet, because I still want to level up some of these lower level characters. And I really don't want to go to the ruins. So the options are either wield for a trinket that I don't care about, or take out a boss for a trinket that I don't really care about. So I guess we're going to do a boss for a trinket that I don't really care about, because at least it's worth money. Yes. All of the sounds for each area are unique. And they do change depending on how dark it is. The darker it becomes, the more menacing it is. The exception being the courtyard and the farmstead, because they don't use standard torches, they use irregular torches. Courtyard has bloodlight, and farmstead, I don't even remember what the farmstead has, because I only went there once previously. I don't remember, but it uses a different type of light as well. We could do this, actually. I kind of just spaced past that. That seems like a trinket that I could actually use too. 40% blight skill chance, that's a big number. It's a big number. But I really don't have to do a whole lot in the Warrens past this. Ah, screw it. Let's go kill a boss. We'll use Fire Wings, for sure. Let's see, Tuxedo Bird? We'll use Fire Wings and Tuxedo Bird. We'll use the birds. And then I think we'll use Craven for the heals. And who's going to be in the back line? Badfur? No, Badfur's not our backliner. Main control? I think it's going to be main control. We could also bring a level 0 again because we did that last time. It was crazy, but we did it. We don't have any markers, though. And here's designed for the middle area. Yeah, we'll bring main control. Interesting team lineup here as we try to take down the blob. Improve everybody's gear, of course, before we go in. We can actually increase Craven even further. May as well. Fine cloth, hammered plate, and a stalwart mace. And then guild. Improve everybody's abilities. What were we using here? 2, 3, 4 in the last one. I'm not sure if the flesh counts as Eldritch. I have to imagine it does, because I really can't imagine it being anything else. Yeah, I'm hedging my bets that it's Eldritch. Alright, there's the team. We're gonna need some blood. Craving. Alright, I don't know. Oh, right, this is all free. I forgot, because we brought all the grain in, so everything is free. We bring everything. Almost everything. It's probably overkill, actually. And we don't need laudanum. We're gonna need torches. I keep wanting to bring this, but not for bosses. I should have actually brought it on the previous mission. Just because I'm really curious what it does. We'll bring extra shovels just because. I'm going to end up throwing away most of this, but it's free. You know, it's free. Can't say no to free. I'll bring an extra one of these because I know that Craven is going to be craving. Craven is Craven? Sure. I should probably get rid of these negative quirks.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome. The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Alright, well, we're going to start off by helping out Craven, since he's Craven. Craven is Craven. That joke will never go away now. So we use the blood, and I think this is going to be the first... I forget exactly what the status is called, but... Bloodlust! There you go. They crave violence. So, this is the upside to the Crimson Curse. Bloodlusted character gets extra damage, tons of speed, that's a lot of speed, an extra stun and blight resist. They still take their minus 10% bleed resist, that's a permanent Crimson Curse effect. But yeah, a lot of bonuses for being in Bloodlust state. That said, they are a little bit crazy, so it becomes difficult to predict them. And we know that the boss is in the top right corner here, because that is the furthest away we can get, is 4 rooms. So let's get there. Ah, should have checked trinkets before I went. Forgot about that. Let's see, 4 damage bleed. That's a 3 damage blight. So both these guys need to take more damage.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And a weakening curse. There we go. Both these guys will bleed out next turn.
Tide turns.
Flagellant can take a ton of damage, that's no big deal. Wow.
Annihilated.
That's the curse for you. The Shieldbreaker is so cool. And it's Tuxedo Bird. Tuxedo Bird's pretty cool too. Let's see. I don't really need to do any of this other stuff, so just watch these guys burn out slowly. Maybe get some healing in here.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is.
Oh, I'm gonna have the Shieldbreaker's nightmares again, though. Forgot about that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
But honestly, that's okay. I actually think that this is a team comp that can get rid of those nightmares. Oop. Musical! We have a musical occultist. Oh! That surprise was very surprising. I wasn't expecting to be surprised, as is the nature of surprises. But I think that's going to be okay. Because we have attacks that we can make from the back. And we can even hit their back line. Which is good, because I don't want that thing to live. Move them out of order. Force the base up. So, as you can see, Bloodlust, they like blood. Maybe a little too much. Maybe it's a little unhealthy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
But yes, the Shieldbreaker is so cool. And given the opportunity, I will definitely be getting a second one. Just not exactly sure when.
Her death by inches.
Want to get one with some good abilities, if at all possible. I think we're going to be targeting rank 1 the most. So I'll soften up rank 2, get the most mileage out of that debuff.
Formation is broken.
That works.
Maintain the offensive. The light, the promise of safety.
Can't attack. Not from this position anyways. So, we'll put some heals on. And that is a lot of damage over time. Oh, can't grab that guy. Curse him. There we go.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Get rid of that bleed. It's a big bleed. And we'll just sack some torches. We do not need all those torches. Some bus. these shovels. Take the bus. Do we need anti-venom for the boss fight? I'm trying to remember if anything blights. Oh yeah, something does blight. Okay, I remember. Holy water? We'll get rid of this holy water. Let's see, up or right? I guess we'll keep going this way. Oh, got books. Main control on the books. Gothic. Extra healing from weird reconstruction. That's extremely useful. Then we're probably gonna end up resting here. Nah, 1 hit point short. That's okay though.
Press this advantage.
Out of here.
Give them no quarter.
Demon's Pull. Puts him out of position. I'm really liking this party composition. I think it's very powerful. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it. Pretty good defenses, a lot of healing, dodging, and good maneuverability. Tough to get any one person actually out of position.
A momentary abatement.
Let's see, this is the guy that needs to be focused on.
Impressive.
He's got 2% prot. This kills the big man. And now we can just focus a little bit on healing. Alright, see you holy flippin' cows. Can definitely change you to a shield breaker though. That is no problem. Craven refuses to be helped because he's on blood. Remember, kids, don't do blood.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Slippery boots. Sure. I don't mind my shield breaker getting moved out of position, because she can just move back in.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Probably should have camped first. That's my bad. I think it's got to be keys and medicinal herbs. Don't feel too bad about tossing them because, you know, they were free. That bleed barely matters. So let's set up a camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Accidentally bashed my mic there. Let's see here. All companions armor piercing. That's actually very relevant for the upcoming battle. Let's see, I can prevent nighttime ambush with an unspeakable commune, so we'll do that. Not too worried about taking stress from this thing, but that's 3 and 3, and then is this 3? That's 2. These are both 3. So we'll do both of these. Get some armor piercing, because I know that there's going to be prot in the upcoming fight. Let's see, bless, accuracy, and dodge. Seems like it could be really useful on the shield breaker. Get some extra damage, but I feel like most of my damage is going to be coming from DOTs in this fight. So let's go with bless. Oh, also I'm about to fight snakes. I forgot about the stupid snakes. Which means I didn't need to prevent the nighttime ambush. I even mentioned the snakes.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Lost in the darkness.
Alright, let's tear through these things.
Powerful blow.
That's fine. We gotta keep her health up, so that's gotta go. Almost. This will take care of it. One down. They're not all going after our shield breaker this time, so that's nice. That's 2 down.
The ground quakes.
Nice crit. Get some stress healing in there. Nice. I was really hoping that was going to be a dodge. Alright, now all we have to do is put all of our focus into this thing. Should be easy since everybody's got armor piercing. Just break through that prot straight away.
The blood quickens.
Destroyed. There we go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
By overcoming these nightmares, we learn a little bit about the shield breaker. And these are the journal entries I'm going to read, by the way. I am a beautiful thing, they say, flawless as the sea of dunes, graceful as the desert wind, captivating as a shimmering mirage. They stare, they linger, they watch me without blinking. Get a shield breaker only trinket from that. And Aegis scales. An interestingly useful item. We need this journal page. We do not need this antivenom. Also, for completing the nightmare, Shieldbreaker gets some quest buffs regarding stress and crit. So that's nice. And we'll eat some more food. Get everybody topped off here. And take that journal page. Alright. Now that that's done with, we advance on the boss. Hope you're ready for it to get weird, because it's about to get weird.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
May we find victory.
Squirming, contorting, and ever-expanding. This horror must be unmade.
I'm really just gonna let this thing speak for itself. There's not much to be said, you know? Hey look, it's Eldritch. I knew it. And also the whole thing shares the same health bar.
A devastating blow.
Surprised how long this bloodlust has lasted. I would have thought it would have worn off by now. And you'll notice that this part of the flesh has 70% prot. That's what prot piercing is for. Huh, only 3 parts of it changed. That's fine. Wow, nice crit. Alright, this thing goes down next turn.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Ooh.
A momentary abatement.
One thing that's really nice about being a natural, extra healing received. Particularly useful on a flagellant. Let's see how much damage we can deal here. A lot.
It is as grotesque in death as it was in life.
And that's all she wrote. Let's get out of here. That was... ugh. Well, at the very least, it can provide death blow resist. We won't sell it just yet. Not the worst quirks. Fair weather fighter is appreciated.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Got a lot of people in need of the blood. Still don't have all those busts we need, though. Not really interested in anybody from this group. I mean, there's a shield breaker, obviously, but... Well, that was a good boss kill at the very least. I think we have time for one more. By that I mean I know we have time for exactly one more. And I think I want to do something stupid. And go to the farmstead. The question then becomes, who do I bring? Who's got the firepower and the durability necessary to survive something like this? Because I don't know if it's actually just an onslaught like the first mission is, but I'm gonna play it like it is. Put Nebexus in the back. Give her Junia's head. Then I'm thinking Succulent in third, Owlberry Bear in second. No matter how I dice it, though, looks like this is going to be a pretty serious risk. But I think that this is going to be the party to try it out with. Strengthen the squad here. Can we make these cheaper? Yeah, we can.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face.
Make this stuff a little bit more affordable. We cannot buy torches, which leads me to believe that there's no travel involved here. Or no, there might be, because it has this unique torch. I don't know what to expect, so I'm going to be overly cautious. I'll find out. Maybe it's just another infinite run. I don't need these shovels or this food, but I don't know that for sure.
Slabs etched with certain celestial designs were erected around the perimeter of the farmstead. The miller, lamentably eager for some early sign of improvement, fixed his watery eyes intently upon the wilted fields and listless mill. My gaze, however, was cast skyward, and I marveled at the limitless profanity of the stars, wondering what harvest might come.
Nope, looks like another series of battles. Alright, well. Oh. May as well, huh? Don't have any other use for it. Onward. What is this? Sleeper's Herald. Farmstead's miasma. Alright. Let's see here. It's got massive amounts of stun resist. It can be moved. That's about it. How fast is it? Not fast. Ooh. That riposte has a chance of applying some manner of debuff. Reality bend.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
I should remember to start bringing laudanum. I almost never think of it, but laudanum is actually useful here. Actually blighted him. Nice. One of the possible upsides of the Crimson Curse is the ability to stress heal oneself. Again, it's completely random, but a potential perk of insanity. Or at least a hint of insanity. Flail the crops? Flail the crops. Interesting. Let's see. A pistol shot can mess up most of the stuff. Oof. Close. Pause from labor. That is a self-heal and a self-buff. Extra speed on the next round. Interesting.
Eradicated.
Wow. One shot that scarecrow. Why not?
A death by inches.
Soothed. Sedated.
I think I've mentioned this before, but I really like the subtle beat of this location.
Back to the pit.
Okay, thank goodness. I thought I had missed the rocks. That would have been bad. Oh. That's a new ability too. Be Bestial Scream. Did not expect that to work. But it did, so I'm not complaining. Both of these guys are just going to blight out, so
Slowly,
no need to attack them.
gently. This is how a life is taken.
But it seems like killing things with DOTs in here is a good idea. It prevents the stones from spawning. Although there can be an upside to that too.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Still learning the general strategy for this location. Foreman. The foreman is problematic. So far, it's the only thing I've seen that's actually threatening. Ow!
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Stunned, blighted, or bleeded, but bled. That was a pretty rough hit on Zen there.
The blood quickens.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Seeds of Madness.
them all.
You need to back up. I know you're excited and everything, but you need to chill.
Another one falls.
Slowly rack up that kill count. We've got 6 kills so far. We're taking it slow, but that's okay. This ain't a race. It's a test of endurance.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Paw the ground just before the charge.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Double Seeds of Madness.
Executed with impunity.
And there they go. That was not a great shuffle. Zen's gonna have to take a little while to get back up to the front here. That's actually what I needed, so no complaints there.
Sedated.
That little berry bear can get rid of some stress in the meantime.
greater the glory.
I wonder if that results in a larger sized crystal.
As the fiend
I'm gonna
falls,
find out.
a faint hope blossoms.
What do we need here? 30 kills? 40 kills? Oh, it just turns into 2 crystals. That makes sense.
Be gone, fiend.
It's actually very easily blighted. How interesting.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Sleepers. Whoa-ho! What the heck?
The instruments pause, but the symphony will soon continue.
What the heck was that? That was scary. Like, I looked at its stats, it had like 500 health, and like I couldn't even read it all fast enough, but it was all huge numbers. And now we're here. I guess we get a break every so many kills? Oh, this is the default party order. Okay, cool. Glittering crystals spill onto the ground. I mean, may as well, right? We have everything here. I guess we just check it. We got some shards out of it. Okay. The colors... What the heck is happening? What the heck?
An open door to paths and times unknown.
Whoa. This is new. Okay. Okay, our healing is better. Their bleed chances are better. My bleed chance is also better, and their crit's better. And the music changed. Freaking out, man. This is really interesting. Look at this, like, color shift. It's so weird. And we've got a hulking Swinotar here. I haven't even seen one of these normally yet. Oh, it's a new fight, so I gotta use these once per battle abilities again. Ouch. Ooh, double stun. That is not good for me. Of course, their crit chances increased. So not a great start, but I don't really feel threatened yet.
Masterfully executed.
You know, everybody's health is still pretty good and stuff like that.
Grievous injury.
Palpable fear.
Honestly, the stress is probably going to get me before anything else does. wonder if these guys turn into crystals.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Because if they do, that might actually be really helpful for me. Interesting about the bleed skill chance increase. I don't have any bleeders, unfortunately, but... I wonder if it's the same every time. Oh, yep. Still turn into the seeds. And that's actually a huge problem. Oh, I can hit it. Okay. Whew. I thought it was out of range. It's not, though. Stress is getting too high here. Oh. Right. That's going to keep happening. Man. What an interesting...
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
An interesting series of events here. Some more blighting on him. I think I want to take this guy out.
A powerful blow.
That went better than expected.
Annihilated.
Honestly, this swine tar might be just around for a while. Actually, I probably just should have had her back up. This guy's just slowly coming down. And that's a large corpse eater. Actually, one of the less threatening things that I could see here. Unless, of course, they changed it. Okay, you need to back up.
Precision and power.
I think he's toast. Yeah, okay, that guy's down.
Their cursed champion falls.
Take a moment to keep knocking some stress off of Zen here. There you go. Now everybody's back where they need to be. Really hard to stun this guy, but apparently we got it anyways. Ah. Man. They're sending big guys one after another. The Corpse Eater, however, is not nearly as dangerous as these. Holy smokes, that was 25 stress? What the heck? That's not cool. That's a lot of stress.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
These crystals might actually be really helpful right now. Very nice. Get some good healing on the Vestal. Okay. Note to self. Bring laudanum to the farmstead. An actual use for laudanum, I can't believe it. So you have 16 kills. I wonder if the big guys only count as 1, or if they count as 2. I imagine the crystals don't count, but honestly I wasn't really keeping track the first time through.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
17, yeah, they only count as 1.
Unforgiving.
Man. That's not pleasant. Sorry the commentary isn't exactly the most riveting thing ever, but 2 things. 1, I'm not a nail gun, and 2, this is all very new to me. And I'm just kind of taking it in, you know?
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Did you see that tiny corpse eater there for a moment? I don't mean the regular sized ones, I mean like there was just a tiny little corpse eater sprite there. Honestly, the regular corpse eaters are more dangerous than the large corpse eater. Because the regular ones can blight you.
A decisive pummeling.
The big guy can only hit you with debuffs. Those aren't that big of a deal. I'm just gonna keep knocking stress off. Alright, Nevexis has come down from the bloodlust. Oh wow, I did not realize how much stress she had. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot I can do about that. 19 kills. Oh, of course. Why not? Let's just make the Vestal go crazy here. Unless she doesn't. No, she didn't. Stealth, huh? That's a lot of misses. Of course. Now we're gonna start having problems. Now that Nevexis is selfish. Those AoE heals are gonna start becoming more valuables. Finally. And I got the debuff there.
Weakened.
Dang. Really wanted him to get the healing. Ow!
The will to fight falters.
See, now I want the crystals to show up. Although, I have a funny feeling I'm about to be teleported out of this room. There it is. Sleeper's Dream. Speed 99.
A place of refuge, if only for a fleeting moment.
Let's get rid of that debuff. Fresh harvest. Oh, this is... Wait. Can I use food here? I can. Okay. So the food was not a complete waste. Oh, okay. I did not read the tooltip before I pressed that button. The question is, do I press on? I can always flee in the middle of the fight.
Furrows of earth, filled with blood.
Okay, well, we're back here now. I wonder if it goes in a like a rotation pattern, like farmstead, somewhere else, back to the farmstead, or if I just sort of luck-sacked my way here. Whoa. Those are some serious debuffs. Can I get rid of all of them? I can! Okay, cool. We have that at least. I'm so worried about pushing on here. But, you know, here we are. Especially because Nebexus is really starting to stress out. Not a great time for a pass. Yeah, I'm really not sure if it might be retreating time. And I mean, hey, we're gonna come away with some comet shards, so it won't be a total loss. But at least now we know, in the future, we're gonna need slightly saner people.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay. Okay, not awful. Doesn't matter how much damage you can deal if you miss. I don't think we're going to make it to the end of this particular round. But I do want to push this envelope as far as I can. Succulent is masochistic.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
That sounds about right.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost. A momentary abatement.
Not a single virtue to be had.
Destroyed.
To be honest, I haven't even seen a single virtue this entire campaign yet. Alright, it's running time. Because I'm not going to be able to kill these crystals. They're going to blow up. Everybody's going to take a zillion damage.
Regroup. Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all.
That was a lot of money spent.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
I don't think I can actually afford to cure everybody. Yep. We're broke. Where's that antiquarian at? Right here. Alright, well, we went to the farmstead, we learned about it, we lost a ton of money. So next time, I think we're going to be taking our antiquarian out for some money. Actually, now we sold it. Owlberry bear. Sell a trinket or two, make some cash. And yeah, next time we're gonna have to do money runs. Probably into the ruins. We've already killed both the basic Warren's bosses. So we'll head into the ruins. Grab some cash in there and keep going around, see what else we can get. And hey, we had our first real farmstead experience. We know what to expect now. Apparently they're all just the onslaught fights, which is fine by me. At least now we know. going to be rough a little bit. But that's okay. Grab some cash, keep moving forward. That's all for right now. Thanks for watching. And I'll see everybody tomorrow, maybe. See you, nerds.